Right now at noon, an area college announces that it will require all students and staff to be vaccinated this fall. And some of the state's busiest attractions are returning to normal when America's largest water park plans on reopening.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you all had a good weekend. Beloit College will require all students, faculty, and staff to be vaccinated this upcoming school year. College officials say those who provide proof of vaccination will not need to wear masks, be tested, or quarantined if they come in contact with someone who tested positive for COVID. People who cannot get the vaccine for medical or religious reasons will need to get tested regularly and continue to wear masks. Over 5 million vaccines have been administered to Wisconsinites. That comes to nearly 41% of the state has completed the vaccine series, and nearly 47% have received at least one shot. Dane County continues to lead the state as over 56% of the population is fully vaccinated. The 7-day U.S. average is below 30,000 new cases a day for the first time in nearly a year. That number's still high, but experts say it is a sign that vaccines are working. Another warm and humid day out there. We could see some showers and thunderstorms later on. Austin's over in the Weather Center with a look at our first warm forecast. Hi, Austin.
That's right. You know, the chance for showers and thunderstorms, it still does exist for this afternoon, especially because of the warm and humid conditions that we are currently seeing outside. Right now, it's 78 degrees in Madison. We're likely going to bump that up into the lower 80s here over the next few hours. But with high heat and humidity like we are really looking at for today, there is always that chance for a pop-up thunderstorm or even a pop-up shower here and there. But for the most part, that chance is just at about a 20% chance as of right now. So most areas won't see that. You take a peek at our Doppler track. Most looking dry right now, but there are a few spots here and there where we did see a little bit of a brief lighter shower. And again, for most of us, we just did not end up seeing that. Most of the state currently as well staying dry as of right now. That will be the case for most of us for the rest of today. But again, there is that possibility for a passing shower or storm. Taking a look at some of our temperatures, Lone Rock already racing up to around 80 degrees. Janesville at 82. Again, here in Madison, we're a little bit behind right now at 78 degrees, but we are still going to warm things up into those lower 80s. Partly sunny skies for most of today with an isolated shower, but also we're going to start to see those breezes picking up around 10 to 20 miles per hour here for these afternoon hours.
Breeze helps with the humidity.
It does.
All right, Austin, we'll check back. The Madison Fire Department says improperly discarded fire pit ashes ended up causing tens of thousands of dollars worth of damage to an East Side home over the weekend. Firefighters were called to Dominion Drive Saturday night. When they got on scene, a neighbor was already using a garden hose to try to put the fire out. Firefighters were able to finish putting the fire out, but not before $25,000 worth of damage was done to the home's exterior. The department's investigation found the fire started when fire pit ashes that were dumped on top of a compost pile near the home caught on fire. No one was injured. Some Wisconsin doctors are calling on the Republican-controlled legislature to expand Badger care in its special session tomorrow.
The number of patients I have saying, you have to discharge me, I can't afford this, I'm going to go bankrupt, who end up with catastrophic medical bills and never able to work again. So they end up on permanent disability. Whereas if we had been able to cover $5 of antihypertensives and a visit to the doctor twice a year, they'd be able to still be working. Bye. And their life wouldn't be destroyed.
Good morning, everybody.
Last week, Governor Tony Evers called a special session to expand Medicaid. The bill would use nearly $1 billion in federal stimulus money tied to expanding Medicaid on dozens of projects across the state. The governor says over 90,000 Wisconsinites will gain coverage. Wisconsin Republicans say they will immediately gavel out of the special session tomorrow. Pfizer has administered its first COVID-19 booster shots. The pharmaceutical company is studying a third dose of the vaccine and a pneumococcal vaccine candidate. The first participants received their shots today. The trial is looking at safety when vaccines are co-administered and will follow up 6 months after. 600 adults over the age of 65 are in the trial. Some will receive both shots. Others will receive one shot and a placebo. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is monitoring cases of heart inflammation in young people who have received the COVID-19 vaccine. The condition is called myocarditis. It's a rare disorder that's been reported among some young people after they received the Pfizer or Moderna vaccines. So far, advisors to the CDC say they have not seen more cases of the issue in vaccinated young people than those who have not received the vaccine. Still, the Independent Advisory Committee is continuing to monitor data weekly. America's largest water park is opening for the 2021 season during Memorial Day weekend. After their 2020 season was cut short by coronavirus concerns and multiple employees testing positive for COVID-19, park management said they're planning to fully reopen the park this year. Wisconsin residents can buy a basic season pass for $39.99, which is the same price for a walk-up single-day ticket. The park will still require masking for people who are not fully vaccinated, except when in the water. Fully vaccinated people will not be required to wear masks. More and more Americans are taking to the skies again, almost as often as they did prior to the pandemic. The Transportation Security Administration says yesterday it screened almost the same amount of people it did back in 2019, 90% to be exact. But there's some bad news. More passengers are violating mask rules. The FAA says it received almost 2,000 reports of people doing so. Airports around the country are gearing up for a busy Memorial Day weekend. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, NFL players started off-season workouts today, and one of Green Bay's leaders did not show up. What we know ahead at noon.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture at Wanakee Furniture ETC, the #1 Smith Brothers dealer in the nation. That's right, per square footage, we sell more Smith Brothers than anyone else. So let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
The time is right to do something nice for your home. Why not replace your gutters with LeafGuard, the only gutter system that has earned the Good Housekeeping seal of approval? Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. LeafGuard's patented one-piece seamless design keeps leaves and debris out, which means no more clogs, guaranteed. LeafGuard carries a lifetime warranty, so your home's foundation will be protected forever, and our customers couldn't be happier.
They're the best. I don't have to worry about the gutters getting clogged up with the seeds, the branches, the dirt, the roof sheddings, and it's just one less worry for me.
Love to hear that. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Get up to $1,000 off, free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your LeafGuard purchase. Call now to set up a free estimate.
As your trusted local source for high-quality baths, showers, and walk-in tubs, Mad City Baths offers luxurious solutions for every budget with installations in as little as 1 day. Mad City is Wisconsin's #1 remodeler, and these are the final days of our spring blowout sale. Save $1,000 with interest-free financing for 2 years and a $100 gift card with purchase. But act now and double your savings to $2,000 on a new bath or shower system. Double your interest-free financing to 4 years. Double your bonus to a $200 gift card with purchase. Plus, call during this program and we'll double your gift from a $25 to a $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. Final days from Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin. Call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Aw, they're making sure I still love my glasses. Of course I do. They made them so fast, I blinked and they were ready. I can't wait to see the look on everyone's faces when they taste my homemade cake.
2 pairs starting under $40, only at iMart Express.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture at Wanakee Furniture ETC, the #1 Smith Brothers dealer in the nation. That's right, per square footage, we sell more Smith Brothers than anyone else. So let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Team activities are underway for Green Bay, and the Packers are without their offensive leader. ESPN says that Aaron Rodgers was not one of the players who reported to Lambeau Field for the start of the organized team activities. And while these are voluntary, ESPN says that throughout his career, Rodgers has participated in these offseason programs. This comes as reports say that Rodgers is upset with the organization and does not want to return to the Packers this season. The ceasefire between Israel and Hamas is holding, and both sides are claiming victory in the fiercest fighting in years. But analysts say nobody wins when civilians pay such a big price. For now, Israel is pulling back forces from just outside Gaza as people inside rebuild their lives. But the ceasefire may be short-lived as long as the Israeli-Palestinian conflict drags on. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken is headed to the Middle East to press the Israelis, Palestinians, and regional players to build on last week's Gaza ceasefire by laying the groundwork for a resumption in long-stalled peace talks. Another warm and humid day, and we could see some more scattered showers this afternoon. Austin has a look at your certified most accurate forecast next.
Tonight on CBS, the night starts with The Neighborhood, followed by Bob Hart's Abishola. Then it's time for drama with All Rise and Bull. Then get a complete wrap-up of the day's news on News 3 Now at 10.
Mobility is a key component for a safe bathing experience. That's why Mad City Baths proudly offers walk-in showers, roll-in showers, and walk-in baths with easy access and safety upgrades to fit your needs.
Now to have this amazing new shower that's walk-in is fantastic.
Remember, we install in as little as 1 day, but these are the final days of our spring blowout sale. Save $1,000 with interest-free financing for 2 years and a $100 gift card with purchase. But call now and we'll double your savings to $2,000 on your new bath or shower. Double your interest-free financing to 4 years. Double your bonus to a $200 gift card with purchase. Plus, call during this program and double your gift to a $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. Final days for these savings. Call 608-729-4466.
It's Steinhaffel's Memorial Day sale. Take 35% off store-wide and save big on the styles you want. A queen mattress, just $349. Or this dual reclining sofa, $699. This queen bed, now $749. This 5-piece dining set, just $999. Or get the patio ready for summer with this 3-piece set, only $999. Plus, with Steinhaffel's special financing, you save even more. Only at Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
COVID-19 is changing how and where kids learn.
Our challenge has been to create as normal as possible school in the midst of crazy.
Madeline O'Neill tracks enrollment trends that could have a virtual impact on schools for years. Tonight on News 3 Now at 10.
Hi, folks. Tuesday on News 3 Now this morning, ahead of the Memorial Day weekend, how a local organization is helping Wisconsin's homeless veterans.
And Chris Reese is planning your day. Join us from 4:30 to 7 for News 3 Now this morning.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 161 points. The NASDAQ up 183. The S&P 500 up 40. Lots of green there. Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report on this Monday. How was your weekend?
Weekend was fine. It was wet, though. I swear I am going to be the last person in the state of Wisconsin that finishes up planting because we just get close to the bags, close to the tractor, and all of a sudden it starts to rain. And that wasn't the case for a lot of our Channel 3 viewing area. I got some of my folks that were rainfall reporters telling me that they picked up about an inch of rain, better than an inch between Portage and Baraboo, an inch over by Cambria into Dodge County. But then I just talked to a person in northwest Wisconsin. They barely got anything, and that is a very, very dry area. Going to kind of continue to watch that weather pattern. This afternoon, we'll get our next crop progress report, and we expect that more than 83% of our soybeans probably in the ground, corn, just about all wrapped up there. A lot of the corn belt, some of those driest areas did pick up rain over the weekend. That's got our corn and soybeans trading lower on the midday. We're also talking about Argentina cutting their biofuel blends by 50%. They just don't have enough soybeans on hand to keep that aggressive biofuel blend up. So that's one announcement in the marketplace. Also, Brazil now projecting that their ethanol production is going to go down over 7%. Again, lacking commodities, they have decided they're not going to be exporting. They're going to try to keep all their grains within their borders to serve their own population. So the markets are trying to factor that in. Let's also remember that Monday is Memorial Day, next Monday that is, and of course markets are going to be closed. The speculation is a lot of traders are going to try to wrap up their positions before the end of the week so they get a little bit of an extended break. Of course, the contracts expire on Monday, May 31st, but with the markets closed, they're going to have to take care of all of that this week. Barrel cheese in Chicago down 2 3/4 cents today. at $1.58. 40-pound block cheese on Monday down $4 at $1.53. Double A butter down a nickel at $1.82 per pound. And you know, Mark, thinking about going into the weekend, I just got done visiting with Rebecca Osborne from Department of Health Services. She reminds me, as if I needed reminding, that it is tick and mosquito season out there. So if you're planning outdoor activities today or Memorial Weekend, get the bug dope around because they're back.
And get the critters treated too.
That's right. Very true.
All right, Pam, thank you.
Yep.
Here's Austin now with a look at another warm day out there.
Yeah, warm day outside. We do have that chance again for a scattered shower or a thunderstorm. Rather, not a scattered shower, just a slight chance of that passing shower or storm. Most areas today, again, will end up staying dry for the rest of these afternoon hours, but there is that small possibility to see that passing shower. Now, a few things that we're watching out for, breezy conditions as well. We're going to start to see these breezes pick up. Right now, we're only at around 10 miles per hour for a lot of communities, but that is going to jump up to around 10 to 20 here over the next few hours. Plenty of shower chances over the next few days, but we're also looking at a pretty big cool down, especially on both Thursday and Friday. We're really going to drop down those high temperatures, and hopefully it could actually be some nice days to open your windows at a time here to hopefully save on some AC costs. But overall, our wind speeds right now, again, we're just at about 8 miles per hour in Madison, but look out west. We're starting to see these pop up a little bit. Viroqua at around 14, Decorah much of the same at 14. Those slightly stronger winds are going to track in our direction, so the 8 miles per hour in Madison, that is going to change here over the next few hours. But in terms of rain showers, we're just not seeing many, if any, right now on our Doppler track. Early this morning, we saw just enough moisture to move through to potentially drop a little bit of a lighter shower. That's what these little green spots are that are popping up. But for the most part, that's pretty much what we can expect here for the rest of today. Doppler track is staying dry here out west for the most part as well. We are just seeing a little bit of some light shower activity right in between about Waterloo and Quincy currently, but as you can tell, that already has really fizzled out. We don't have any severe weather outlooks here for today because we are locally not expecting any severe weather. But for tomorrow, we actually do have a marginal risk to see an afternoon strong to possibly even severe thunderstorm. So we're going to keep a close lookout for this here for tomorrow. But I do think most of tomorrow will still stay on the drier side of things. But if we do see a thunderstorm developing, there is that potential that it could actually be on the stronger side. Now, Thursday and Friday, those are our coolest days of this next week. That's also where we have our best chances to see some rainfall. Showers and thunderstorms now looking likely on both of those days. But our future track is going to show our next rain chance here. Again, just that spotty shower chance for today. Most of us are just not going to see that. Temperatures starting out tomorrow morning, we're going to still be in those upper 60s and lower 70s. But look at what happens here towards the afternoon hours. That line of showers and storms do race through the area, especially in the early to mid-afternoon hours. That's what we're watching out for that potential for one or two of those stronger to possibly severe storms. But we do need some rainfall. Drought monitors still showing that we're staying dry. Now, this updates every Thursday. Last Thursday, it still showed that we were in that moderate drought phase. But the rainfall we've seen over the last few days, and hopefully more on the way, hopefully we could actually nix that. But now our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook does show those warmer than average conditions sticking around. Temperatures currently in those 70s and even lower 80s. So our temperatures are up there right now. 82 right now in Janesville as well. But take a peek at our dew points. Not too far behind, still in the mid 60s. That means it's not only warm outside, it's another day where it's very muggy. 81 degrees this afternoon. 7 to 10 day forecast does show that big cool down for Thursday and Friday. We're going to drop all the way into the lower 60s with those showers and storms. But then for the weekend, might make for a nearly perfect weekend. Upper 60s and low 70s for both Saturday and Sunday with partly sunny skies.
It's a holiday weekend besides.
Yeah, no, holiday weekend. I mean, we need some gorgeous conditions, especially after what we saw yesterday, so we'll take it.
A little sticky out there.
It is.
All right, Austin, thank you. Today in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, they're sharing a recipe for a dish that's so good, it disappeared in seconds. Here's Howard.
Ever wonder what happens to all the food we make here in the Test Kitchen? It's a great question. After each dish is made, it's taste tested by the whole team. If it earns the "ooh, it's so good" approval, we put it out for lunch. And when a dish is really awesome, like the honey mustard wings we're making today, it disappears in no time. To make them, all we do is toss a good amount of chicken wings, and they can be fresh or frozen, with some oil and a bit of salt and pepper. We lay them on a rim baking sheet, and into the oven they go. While they cook, we combine some honey, yellow mustard, mayonnaise, dried onion flakes, and a good amount of minced garlic. Once the wings are tender, we toss them with our to-die-for honey mustard mixture, and back into the oven they go. That's all there is to it. I think what makes these so addictive, aside from the amazing homemade sauce, is that they're really tender and juicy. That's because they're baked rather than fried. To get the recipe for our crispy honey mustard wings, all you have to do is go online. You know, these really are amazing. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a finger-licking way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. Up next, Linda Bartsch from the Bruce Company is here taking your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 270-9933. We'll get you your calls right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Maintaining your lawn and outdoor living space is easy and fun with Menards. Keep your home a cut above the rest with the best selection of lawn care equipment and accessories at Menards. All Troy-built outdoor power equipment is 11% off. Grime doesn't stand a chance against the Generac Speed Wash Pressure Washer's best in-class cleaning power. All Generac outdoor power equipment is 11% off. Get 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hello, I'm Roman Ryan of Ryan Funeral Homes. As a locally owned and operated funeral home, it's important to know that not all funeral homes are the same. Some other Madison area funeral homes are actually owned by corporations based outside of the United States. A corporately owned funeral home is focused on the bottom line, making services more costly. We have served local families for more than 80 years, and our priority is investing in the community and your family. In your time of need, Ryan Funeral Homes are here for you.
Ready for a change in your bathroom? With a double lifetime labor warranty, Mad City Baths is Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. With premium wall patterns like Rosa Slate, River Rock, and more, your new bath, tub-to-shower conversion, or walk-in tub can be installed in as little as 1 day. Remember, final days of our spring blowout sale. Save $1,000 with interest-free financing for 2 years and a $100 gift card with purchase. But last chance to call during this program and double your savings to $2,000. Double the interest-free financing and double your bonus to a $200 gift card with purchase. Plus, double your gift to a $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. Final days from Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin. Call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Time for me to try.
Illinois, home to the iconic Route 66, the Great River Road, and countless road trips to discover. Find yours at enjoyillinois.com.
Linda Bartsch from the Bruce Company is taking your plant and garden questions, 270-9933, the number to call. Hello, Linda.
Hi, Mark.
We have lots of calls, so we'll get right to them. We'll start with Kesha from Madison. Hi, Kesha, what's your question?
Yes, I got this big plant. It's like a green leaf. And I've had it since April 27th, but it's dying on me. I was just wondering, you have any tips for me to save it?
All right. Is this a house plant or is this something that's outside?
It's in the house.
Oh, it's in the house. All right. Well, then it might just be going through adaptation to lower light. If it's a tropical, sometimes they are, shipped up from Florida and they're used to lots of sun, and then they go into a typical home, and the light reduction is such that they start to throw off a lot of lower leaves. So just don't overwater it. Depending upon the size of the pot, water it thoroughly, then let it dry between waterings and water it again.
And get in your sunny window, maybe.
Yes, next to a window. Right. Good idea.
All right. Suzanne from Potosi. Hi, what's your question?
I have
I put my indoor plants out on my back deck in the shade, and there's raccoon that keep coming and digging them out of the pots. Is there anything I can put on the plants to keep the raccoon away?
Raccoons, boy. If a raccoon wants to get at something, that's going to be difficult. You could try spraying it with, there's some products that are deterrents that smell, it's not very pleasant, but fox urine sometimes will put certain creatures off. So something like that might be of help.
Okay. Let's go to Ken in Beaver Dam. Hi, Ken. What's your question?
I have a small Japanese maple. Most of it is purple like it should look, but there's a bunch of branches that have healthy-looking green leaves. Should I cut the branches off that have the green leaves, or what's your suggestion?
Yes, what might be happening, well, a couple of different things. If it's a grafted plant, and the green shoots are coming from the base, it could be something coming from the root system, or sometimes if a purple-leaved plant is reverting back to its original genetics, what's going to happen is that's going to grow very vigorously and take over your purple-leafed plant, so prune those areas out.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much.
All right, Ken, thanks for calling. Let's go to Don in Sun Prairie. Hi, Don, what's your question?
I've got a peony plant that I'd like to split and replant. Is it the best to do that in the spring or in the fall? And then I've got another question. When my daffodils are done blooming, should I cut them back now or what?
Okay, with the daffodils, you have to leave the foliage on for at least 6 weeks after the flower is past to rebuild the bulb. Then you can prune those leaves off. On the peony, it sort of depends. If it's a tree peony, which is becoming much more popular, then those are difficult to transplant spring or fall. But if it's the old-fashioned type of peony that can be cut down to the ground, it's best to move those in the fall and make sure that you don't plant them too deeply. You have the growing point is called a pip, and you want that just emerging from the soil when you transplant it in the fall.
Okay. Let's go to Ann in Arlington. Hi, Ann. What's your question?
Hi. I have an area with a lot of spring bulbs. The tulips, the crocuses, the hyacinths all come up and bloom just fine, but the daffodils send up leaves and never blossom, and I'm wondering what might be wrong there.
Well, and are these daffodils quite old that they are at the stage that perhaps they need to be dug and separated?
Well, they have been in there for a few years, yes.
But a few years, usually daffodils are a really good, reliable one. I always suggest that people do some fertilization after they get done flowering and the leaves are in the beds. Put some fertilizer on them because they need to really regenerate a lot of carbohydrates to rebuild that bulb so that it will have a flower the following season.
Okay. We are out of time. Thank you all for calling in. Linda, thank you for your time.
You're welcome, Mark.
Get out and enjoy this weather. Get some gardening in.
Okay.
All right. Here's Austin. One final check of the forecast.
And we got a pretty warm forecast over these next 2 days or so, and then we're really going to start to cool things down towards the end of this week. That's when we're really going to all notice a cool down outdoors. 81 degrees for the high temperature for both today and tomorrow. Wednesday, look at that, bright and sunny skies, the high of 76. Wednesday is going to be a very nice day overall, and so is Saturday and Sunday with the upper 60s and low 70s, but look right in the middle there. Thursday and Friday, we cool down our temperatures quite a bit. High temperatures only reaching the low 60s. Quite a few showers and storms expected on both of those days as well.
All right. Pretty good looking forecast. That's our time for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.